What was the question? It looks like it's nice up there. It is. I mean, it's nice. Obviously, it looks better in the summer, spring and summer and fall. But right now, it just looks. It's very cold. So, oh yeah, I had the sound muted there for a second. Sorry, I had it muted because there were fire trucks nearby, and I was eating. My bad. And then the other thing, I had music going on, and so I didn't want to run into issues with copyright. You're waiting to travel in April? That'll be awesome. I can't wait to travel. I want to travel in winter. I mean summer here, but winter in the southern hemisphere. That's my plan. Yeah, that's true. So some of these streets look good. Nothing really concerning because they've been plowed. But if you go down the streets, yeah, it's not as good. Okay. California, but what did you say? Man, I am so jealous of people who either live or have been to California because I have never been. I've never been. It looks beautiful. The sun, nature, it just looks beautiful to me. I don't care what other people think about the place. It looks beautiful. The Pacific West to Northwest is just an incredible place. So hopefully here soon I will go. But I want to make a big trip. I want to drive all the way there. Bad drivers in California. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've heard, I've heard, but I mean, I've driven in New York City. I drive in Chicago all the time. So if it's worse than those two places, then it's bad. But I hear like in California, you do get stuck in traffic a lot. That's I've seen them 6, 7 lanes, and like, yeah, that's a bit too much. But I think I can. I'm a very patient person. I think I can deal with it. And by the way, we do have some crazy drivers here in West. Oh, back to California. Isn't it supposed to be like nice there? Like, I don't know. I've only seen pictures, but I know the state is huge. Like one of my dreams is to drive that. I don't know what it's called. That road on the coastal road in California. because it just reminds me of one of the roads in Cape Town. So like, I would love to drive that, but who knows? And California is too far from here, man. I gotta pick up a drink here real quick. They're supposed to bring it to me, but yeah. Right. Let's see. A beautiful place to go. Oh wow. Oh, I'm sure it's probably much better with a motorcycle. Oh yeah, the I-70 there in Utah. That is insane. I've never driven there. Uh, I mean, I've been to Utah, I've been to Colorado, but I've never been in that section of I-70. And I heard, and I've seen pictures, it looks insane. I mean, and I love engineering. Just the way they've designed that road, the views. But I think that's really cool. Yeah. I mean, the US is pretty, man. Like, I don't care. I mean, if you live in the Midwest, it gets pretty in the summer. But we don't have mountains. We don't have, I mean, we don't have much here. A lot of the cities look the same. The roads are the same, pretty straight. Cornfields, but again, there's beauty in that too. But if you go to places like Michigan, it can be really, really nice. Yes, I've been to a $1 million highway in Colorado. That was awesome and kind of scary too. I remember being on that road. The history behind it was really fascinating, but the people we were traveling with, for some reason, they did not like it. They did not like being on mountains. Yeah, Long Beach. I know, right? Especially right now, it's very cold. I wish I was in California, but here I am. But I was saying, like, even here in the Midwest, if you go to places like Michigan, it's really nice there, especially in the summer. Michigan has all these lakes, and you go to Lake Superior, you go to Lake Michigan. I mean, those are good places to visit, in my opinion. But all right, I gotta get my change. Okay. Thank you. All right. Have a good day. All right. Let's see. I'm going to be doing summer travel for the next couple of months. I don't even know where to go first. Where do you suggest nice places where I can go fishing and camping? I mean, fishing and camping, give that to the Midwest, right? Lots of lakes out here, but again, it depends on where you want to travel to, right? Because the Pacific Northwest is nice too. Lake Erie. Have I been to Lake Erie? I mean, I've never been to Lake Erie, but I don't know if that even counts. I've gone to Niagara Falls, and I know on the way there, I was taking this highway, was it 80 or something? And I think there's a section where you get to see Lake Erie, but I've never been to the lake actually. Speaking of Lake Erie, it's about to, yesterday it was like 70 or close to 80% frozen. So summer spray doesn't matter. Person just after travel. Yeah. I mean, that's my thing. Like, traveling is everything, and it's not. Sometimes you just gotta get in your car and try and then drive. Because if you try to, I mean, obviously, I'm not saying you don't need to budget, but if you wait until you have money, uh, you won't do anything. And traveling doesn't always mean going far, far away. It could mean just traveling in your local area. You know, open and it's not. I'm in Colorado, probably my favorite state. Like, if you were to ask me what's your number one favorite state, I would say Colorado. That's what I would say. Now, granted, I've never been to California. I've never been to any of the New England states. I've been to the South. Florida, overrated, but that's just me. Yes, that Toledo area there. Yeah. Well, I mean, here's another thing. I'm trying to think in my head. Isn't Cleveland by? Is that Lake Erie? Because if that's Lake Erie, then I've been by Lake Erie because I've driven by like right into Cleveland and taken 90. So yeah, I guess I've seen Lake Erie, Ontario, obviously, because I've gone to like Toronto. Uh, oh no, not very long. I mean, well, I've been on the road since like 8, so technically that's a long time. But I've been going and stopping because I am out and about and doing some work, meeting with clients and whatnot. So Colorado is cooked. It is? I mean, again, that's one of the opinions I hear out there. But again, this is my view, right? I travel for nature. I don't travel for politics. I don't travel for um, social issues and whatnot. I just travel for nature. Like, that's why, like, I have friends in the Midwest. They're like, anytime I say I want to go to California, I'll never go to California. Oh, anytime I say, oh, I want to go to downtown Chicago. Oh, no, no, they will never go there. And I go there and just enjoy it, right? Because there are other things you can do. I mean, I know some places have crime and whatnot, but there are areas that don't. And if you just go there for the views and stuff like that, it's not the same as in like living there. But I like Colorado, and here's why I like Colorado. Colorado is um, what is in Wyoming though, like in terms of nature? Because I've been to Wyoming and I don't know. Cheyenne, is that the capital? Like, that looked like a small town. Like, it looked like there was nothing. Now, I watched this one TV show, like it looks like northwest of Wyoming. There's like some mountains there and trees. It looked really beautiful. So I'm not saying it's bad, but yeah. I'm going through these comments real quick. Michigan, guys. Michigan is so underrated because the beaches in Michigan, no salt water. You got some crazy waves. The sand is beautiful. Especially if you go up towards the UP, it's really, really nice. The Western Michigan is really nice too. You know, so I go to Michigan every year. That's almost religious for me. Okay, yes. That's what I was saying. Like, for me, it's all about nature. But I know when it comes to other things, yeah, I've heard, some people say some stuff about Colorado, but I'm talking about nature. And where I grew up in South Africa. And where I grew up is like really close to the country called Lesotho. And Lesotho is the highest country in the world in terms of elevation. But and where I live is the highest. Where I lived was the highest plateau. So the the air is always different. Like right now, I live in the Midwest. Sometimes I can't handle the weather, either winter or summer. But Colorado, I remember when I was there, just everything, like the way I breathed and everything, the way I felt the sun on my skin was really nice. But yeah. Okay. Yep, yep. That's true. The Rockies. I mean, the Rockies go through both Wyoming and Colorado, right? Yeah, because I've been to Pikes Peak, and I think I've been to Yellowstone. Uh, yeah, I think so. I can't remember if that was like right there in Montana. How you doing, Gold Star? Montana or Wyoming? But I've been there. Yellowstone. Interesting. Didn't care. Didn't care much about the smell. But yeah. That's true. That that is absolutely true. Yeah, I mean, the biggest challenge again is the distance. Like if you want to travel in the fall, I usually travel in the fall. I usually try to go to Toronto, stop by Niagara Falls. It's beautiful. I like it, but man, those distances, uh, that's that's a long distance. And if you're driving in places like Kansas where there's not a whole lot to see, you gotta have a lot of patience. And then if you fly, you miss out on a lot of things. Okay. I mean, Cleveland. Yeah, I mean, Cleveland is. I mean, kinda, but the thing is, you have a big lake between Cleveland and parts of Ontario. The closest you can be is like if you're in Niagara Falls, you can see the river, and on the other side is Canada. If you are in Detroit, matter of fact, if you're in Detroit, Canada is south of the US. Right there in Detroit, there's a when you cross over into Canada, there's a city of Windsor, Canada. Yeah, Colorado. I live in Colorado Springs by Pikes Peak. Yeah, those views right there. Yeah, but there's a lot of hail, right? Like in the summer, sometimes you get hail. I wonder if insurance is expensive because of that. Because we hardly ever get hail like in Indy, unless we have, unless there's like some severe weather, like a tornado. We might get like a pea-size hail, but we don't get anything beyond that. We just don't. Okay. Yeah. The American side of the falls is bad. Uh, yeah, yeah. I have to agree. I mean, again, it depends on what you mean bad. It just looks old and beat up, and maybe that's what you mean. Like, um, but when you're on the American side, you also get to see some nice views, especially that observation deck. You know what I'm talking about? That's that's really nice. But yes, the Canadian side is fancy. And good luck finding a hotel on that side because my goodness, it's expensive, but it's very beautiful. And you get to, I don't know, you feel like you have a closer encounter with the falls. But yeah. Yeah, that was my fear. I mean, that's always been my fear with Colorado. Uh, was a lot of hail. All right, I gotta pick somebody up, and I gotta head downtown. It was snowing. Like when I set up the live stream, it was snowing so hard. So now, for some reason, it looks like it's done, which I'm not complaining, but this weather can never make up its mind. South of Buffalo. Mm, well, that's cool. So I've stayed on the U.S. side before. The hotels are old and everything, but I've also stayed on the Canadian side. The Canadian side is just, oh my goodness, it's just so expensive. You feel like you are in Vegas in terms of pricing, but it's nice. I can't complain about it being nice. It's definitely nice. Sorry for the shaky video because they have not really plowed these roads, these streets here. I just hope I don't get stuck because that would be bad. I love when I it's beautiful weather. Okay. Oh, Africa, Africa, Africa. Man, if I had all the money in the world, I would explore more of Africa. I really would. Africa is different. Uh, it's not always what you see in the media. You got some crazy landscapes, you got some crazy roads, especially if you go to countries that are a little bit more developed. You got some crazy, crazy roads. If you check on my channel, I have several videos of me driving in South Africa in particular, and man, you're talking about some nice roads. The views are just like so incredible. But again, oh my goodness, am I getting stuck? There we go. And by the way, going to Africa is, I mean, obviously, I feel like when it comes to traveling, people get to choose where they want to go. But Africa, I don't know. You just have to be willing to travel, because when you start thinking about, oh, how much is it gonna cost and all that, but it's fulfilling. If you get a chance to go, I would say take that advantage. Oh, okay. All right, let me see if I can. I hope that's not too loud, because this road is not very easy to drive on. Can you play music? Um, I don't know. I don't think I'm allowed to play music, right? Because of the copyright strikes. Yeah, so I don't think I'm allowed to do that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to. I'm Latino, Puerto Rico, but I live in California 9 years. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. Puerto Rico. I would like to go to Puerto Rico someday. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but it'd be nice. I've also been to Mexico. I went to Mexico one time. Long time ago. Over 10 years ago. So it's been a minute. All right. Let's say okay, my bad. No, you're good. No problem. No problem. Good. All right, I gotta pause here. I gotta take this call. All right, I had to take a call, and anywho, thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. And while you're at it, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Watch some videos. I'm sure you might find something you like. Again, mostly travel. If you want to see some places I've been to, I have documented quite a bit of them on this channel. Appreciate you tuning in. Yes, I'm gonna stay safe. Yeah, the main roads are okay, but some of the streets are still really bad. Yeah. So I am probably gonna be getting off here soon. Now the stream is gonna continue, but I'm not gonna be saying much. I wish I had an option to just play some music for you. However, I don't. I have to pick somebody up. I have to pick my client up, and I gotta take him downtown, but I gotta make a stop somewhere. So I would say for the next 30 minutes, possibly 30 minutes, I probably won't be saying much. I appreciate you staying. You don't have to stay the whole time, but before you go, don't forget to subscribe. You know, if I can get, I don't know, like 5 subscribers each stream, That would be great. That would be very much appreciated. All right, I have to pick up a client from this area, and yeah, I appreciate you guys chatting with me a little bit. And some of you have reminded me of like some of my goals, man. Like just wanting to revisit certain places, to go back to California, or I mean, go to California. I've never been to California. Um, go back to like Seattle. I think it'll be nice to go back to Seattle. I really loved being in Seattle. All right. Okay. Well, let's see what's happening here. All right, Africa's what I meant to say. It's a beautiful place, and yes, people are very, very friendly there. Very friendly. All right, I'm waiting for this guy, and this parking lot is not plowed. It's a bit messy. Thank you for liking the live. I try to do a live every, I don't know, it depends on what's going on, you know. Um, but I don't do a lot of lives at all because, of the weather and whatnot. But I would like to someday sit down and just kind of do Q&A. I don't know. We'll see. I think it would be nice to do that, especially about my journey, my experience. Uh, see if this guy is coming. Okay, well, let's see if I can. See, Marie, Cindy, Augustine, thank you. Thank you for the engagement, that conversation. Thank you. I hope you enjoy California. So I'm in, yeah, but yeah, yeah. I agree. Yeah, I would love that. I just don't know. I've been thinking like, um, my problem is, I grew up, seeing these big names, LA, Vegas, San Francisco, New York City, Miami. And somehow I've been in America for a long time. Like, don't mind the accent. Um, but I feel like, man, it's almost a sin that I've never been to some of those places. And even New York City, like I was there just briefly, and like I kind of saw a few things, but I didn't really explore. And I just feel like that's not fair. Like you can grow up seeing these places, And then someday you're like, oh, I'm gonna go there. But when you get there, it's like there's no enthusiasm, because that's the thing. Like a lot of people I meet here don't really seem to care much about going to big cities, which that's understandable. Anyways, all right, I gotta I gotta mute. She's ready. Hey, how you doing? You awake? Huh? You awake?
She would have stayed asleep if I hadn't woken her up.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. You got some rest.
She's been changed.
That's good. All right. I'm streaming. Um,
You said you're streaming?
yeah, but it's okay. I'm just gonna mute. All right. After 20 minutes, guys, I'll be back. Well. I gotta.
Mama, Dada,
Your daughter?
look, please.
Pick him up after a while. Let's drop you off real quick, okay? Yeah, so much for the snow. It's all gone just like that. It was nice. We had a bit of an interaction. I got a good feeling. Oh, time. I got a good feeling. We are in the neighborhood. In the hood. Neighborhood. Again, my car is way too low. Slippery. I got a few minutes here where I can talk, but I gotta go back and get that same person I just dropped off. Let's see, where is it? I got a good feeling. I got a feeling. Oh, sometimes I got a good feeling. All right. Are you ready? Huh? Are you ready? Huh? What are you rolling your eyes out for? Is that? Okay. Why is the screen shaking so much? Green screen. Okay, that one. Wait, okay. Alright. Gotta step out of the car real quick. Okay. Okay, here. Come on. Gotta put this on because it's cold. Alright. Oh, this is not cool. Like, oh, retouch, live video stickers. Like, look at that. Why is it shaking? Let's see the live feed, because why is it shaking if I'm not even moving? Like that. And guys, don't forget to like. Please feel free to like the stream. We're headed to downtown Indy. Wow, that is so weird. Any of you know anything about stabilizing these thing? Mosaic. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm gonna. Somebody's like, play music. Right. Let's do this. There we go. I am healing. I gotta go healing. Oh, you know what? I think I'm not 100% sure. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. We got 10 likes. That's not bad at all. I was thinking, let me see. I'm just gonna test the waters. You know, test the waters, and I'm gonna play some music just for like, I don't know, for a few seconds to see if I get flagged for it. And how I'm gonna do it is I'm going to maybe like sing with it. Not that I'm a good singer, but just no, I can't even do it. I can't do it. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes, guys. Because of you, because of liking. Even I mean, it just seems like a small thing to do, but it's big. Because of you liking, YouTube has been kind of like, promoting this live. So I appreciate it. Alright, but I gotta get off again because now I'm headed to downtown. Once I drop off my friend, I will come back and we'll talk. All right. Downtown Indianapolis. Thank you for the likes. 14 likes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I was muted there, guys, for a minute because, you know, I had a friend of mine in the car, and out of respect, I didn't want to have his voice on the stream. So, anyways, it's Saturday, January 31st. We are here in downtown Indianapolis. I don't know what's going on. Is there a game or something? A little bit of traffic for this time, which is kind of weird. All right, traffic's not moving. Let's see if hopefully YouTube. Hello, where is this? This is in Indy, Indianapolis, Indiana. That's where we are. We're gonna explore the streets a little bit. Something is going on downtown. Don't like it. The traffic is barely moving. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. All right, this is the tallest building in the whole of Indianapolis. The Salesforce Tower. It used to be a Chase Tower. And this is where they used to do the fireworks. Regions building. They don't do them there anymore.
It's BOGO week at Kroger. You can get two for the price of one across the store, like select varieties of General Mills cereal or buy one, get one free.
Sorry guys, I'm stuck. I think maybe there's like a basketball game or something. All right. We gotta get out of here.
day one, it's been Flannery Buchanan's promise to families to provide the best locations, staff, and experiences, and the best value for burial, cremation, and pre-planning in Indianapolis.
Our Decatur Township location has been offering funeral and
Excuse me.
cremation services at its new modern facility.
All right. Finally, traffic is moving a little bit. I'm gonna hop on Washington Street because I think there's definitely a game going on down there or something. Pacers? Pacers game tonight? Well, we're gonna go to the circle real quick. See what's going on there. Alright, I'm gonna be ending the stream soon because I gotta go on TikTok. I forgot I was supposed to do a stream on TikTok. But yeah, welcome to downtown Indy. Let's just go around the circle once, see if there's anything exciting going on. I doubt there's going to be anything exciting going on because it's very cold. It is 18 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's still very cold. You're not gonna see a lot of people out here. Alright, don't forget to like, and more importantly, guys, if you find it in your heart to subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. If we can get to like 10 subscribers from this live, that would be awesome.
So I got this job. Pizza. I don't miss that.
Get our biggest pizza, the
Alright.
New Yorker, for just $10.
So what we needed to see, we're gonna give it a few more minutes
Miss Adam is on
And
WhatsApp.
we're gonna call it a day, at least from this app, because we are hour and a half, actually hour and 45 minutes.
It's time for WhatsApp, Adam.
So all right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Indianapolis. Looks like we have a game going on tonight. So if you go back by downtown, the traffic is a little bit heavier. YouTube might end the stream because we are playing music, but hopefully that's not the case. Ding, 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 ding. Be alright. Right. Ding, 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 Well, we're not gonna repeat the same mistake. This time we're gonna stop here, get my stuff ready. All right, ladies and gents, we are coming to the end of this live. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for your time. Thank you for checking the channel. Thank you for the likes. And hopefully, if things work out the way I'm hoping they will work out, we will come back again and give you more information. Guys, we got from this live, ladies and gentlemen, we got nearly 10 subscribers. I know that doesn't mean a lot to some people, but it does mean a lot. We're adding to our numbers. We're at 5,800, 5,800 right now. Here soon we're going to be hitting that 6,000 subscribers. I appreciate it for sticking around and subscribing. Again, check my channel. Let's grow this, guys. Let's grow it. You know, the channel has been around for a long time. I almost gave up on it. Actually, I gave up on it a few times, but then I just keep restarting it. I have another channel. We'll talk about that one later. But this channel here is my main channel. That's where my information is. You know, if someday you want to know more about this guy here, everything is gonna be on this channel, because that's like where it all started. Back in 2013, maybe, that's when I uploaded the first video on this channel. But to be honest with you, I already had another channel, but somehow I lost the credentials to that channel. I started out really, like, I mean, long time ago, like 2007 on YouTube, but I didn't take YouTube seriously back then. But now I know it may seem like it's late, but it's never too late. And let's push this channel, and hopefully we grow together. And I will again share my other channels with you later. But I appreciate it so much. We are at 58. That's a significant number. 5,858. All right. So hopefully some of you, when you see the stream right after this, which again, this is a very long stream, but please, some of you who have just joined in, please subscribe. We just need two more subscribers, and we will be right at 5,860. And I think that's a good place to end. And so please subscribe, guys. Don't forget to like the stream. Again, that's how we're able to push the stream today. We're able to reach more people. Not only that, we also had a chance to interact. We spoke. I mean, I had people on the stream that we spoke for a little bit, and I appreciate that. I appreciate your time. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is KB, and if you would like to know more about me, just check my channel. There's like over 200 videos there. I'm sure you'll find something you like, especially if you like traveling, you like to explore different places, you want to see what it's like in other countries, you want to see what it's like in Canada, how Canadian roads are like, how South African roads are like, you know, how Indiana roads are like, Michigan, Ohio, different places. You know, I don't have all the countries out there, but I have a few of them, so please check them out. I appreciate it. Until next time, peace.